Peace of Christ to all of you. Salam al-Masih lil-Jami'. In this video, I will talk about the freedom of speech in Islam. And I will give two examples. One by a Christian guy and another by a Muslim guy. And you will see why. You all know what happened with Father Zakaria Botros and the attacks that he got, and there were lots of attacks on him personally and threatening his life, and some calling to kill him. Why? Because he criticized the Quran, and he was showing to Muslims how the Quran cannot be the word of God, but someone that is crazy who wrote the Quran. And this is what he said.
ده انت اهبل ولا ايه؟ لا مش اهبل، ده مسطول، مسطول سكران كتب القرآن. حط.
He said here, crazy or idiot who and drank who wrote the Quran. This only sentence drive Muslims crazy in Egypt in the first, and now in most all of Arab countries, and there are many that threatening his life, and his life is in danger. Plus they are cursing him, calling him names, attacking him personally. Why? Because he was just saying that this Quran cannot be from God, and he gave proof. Instead of Muslims, they try to prove him that he was wrong. What they do? They just attack him, and this is the game of Muslims. Muslims, they always play the game of victims. They are victims. Oh, we are attacked. People don't respect our religion. Did you respect the other religion, Muslims? Do you respect other religion? Let's see what Muhammad said. Hear this hadith. حدثنا إسماعيل عن يونس أن رجلا تعزى بعزاء الجاهلية فذكر الحديث. قال أبي كنا نؤمر إذا الرجل تعزى بعزاء الجاهلية فأعظوه بهن أبيه ولا تكنوا. So here Muslims, they were ordered by Muhammad that they can insult people who feel proud about their like tribe or their people. So if like someone say, oh, that man is a great and he is in Jahiliyyah, is not a Muslim, so you can bite his the penis of can insult him by saying bite the penis of your father. So this is what Muhammad is teaching. And also there is another hadith that Muhammad saying that you can say suck the vagina of the lad, the idol, the lad. So Muhammad is insulting people. So why it is okay for Muslims to insult people, but others cannot insult or criticize Muhammad? And not only Muhammad, but also in the Quran. We can go to Surah 62, Surah Al-Jumu'ah 62, verse 5. What he said? The example of those who were entrusted with the Torah and then did not take it on. It's like that of a donkey who carries volume. So here Allah is telling that, saying that the people that they carry books but they don't believe in it is like a donkey. Rich in the example of the people who deny the signs of Allah. So people who deny the signs of Allah, they don't want to believe in Allah, so they call them donkeys. Let's see another verse. Surah Al-A'raf, Surah 7, verse 176. What it say? And if we had willed, we could have elevated him thereby, but they adhered in the earth and followed his own desire. So his example is like that of the dog. If you chase him, he pants. If you leave him, he will still pants. That is the example of the people who denied our signs. So Allah giving example of people that denied the signs of Allah. So they don't believe in Allah. They don't want to believe in Allah. They are donkeys. It's like donkeys. So this is not an insult. Anyone, it's not just Christian or just anyone that don't believe in Allah. They are like donkeys and dogs. Let's see another verse. Surah Al-Ma'idah, what it say? Say, shall I inform you of what worse than that, as a penalty from Allah? Those to whom Allah has cursed, and with whom he became angry, and made of them apes and pigs and slaves of Taghut. Those are worse in position and further strive from the sound way. So here Allah is saying that he transformed or he cursed people, people, and he means here. That's what the scholar are saying. That Khanazir, it means people become pigs because Allah cursed them because they keep the Sabbath, and the monkeys are the Christians. So Allah, in that incident, he cursed people and they become pigs and slaves. And Aisha also, she was calling people, the Christians and Jews, especially the Jews, the brothers of pigs. And still Muslims now in the mosques in every Friday, they call Jews and Christians the brothers of pigs and apes. So this is not an insult. Let's see another verse. Here is what say. Surah Al-Furqan 25:44. Or do you think that most of them here or reason they are not except like livestock? Rather, they are even more astray in way. So here in this translation, what is livestock mean? Because a cattle, yeah, so livestock, so it's okay. So here in this verse, Allah has said that people that the context of it. Have you seen the one who takes as his God his own desires? If someone take God as his own desire, which means he doesn't want to believe in Allah but believe in his desire, what Allah call him? A cattle or a sheep, because they follow without question wherever they are led. Oh, it's like Islam allow people to ask questions. So here we see Allah is insulting people, Muhammad insulting people, and Muhammad ordering Muslims to insult people. But when others they criticize, even some people, they don't insult Muhammad, they just criticize him, and they say who is in reality. So they've been threatened to be killed, and many of them been killed in past. It's like the guy in France and others. So Muslims, they believe they have the rights to do whatever they want, but others, they don't have the rights, because Muslims, they are above everyone. This is the mentality of Muslims. They are above everyone. Muslims can do whatever they can do, but the others can do nothing about it. And if they criticize Islam, they should be killed, because they need to be silent. And we saw that proved not just with Father Zakaria, but with many that have been criticizing Islam and Muslims, they threaten their life. So I will go to the other guy. This guy, he's a Muslim. He loved the Quran, he loved Muhammad, and he loved Islam. And he says Shahada, but a court in Egypt, they 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 want to put him in jail for 5 years. For why? Because his crime is zira al-adyan, is contempt of religion. So he doesn't criticize the Quran, he doesn't criticize Muhammad. Instead, he wants to make Muhammad and the Quran look better, because in his opinion, that the Hadiths are giving Muhammad a bad reputation, and he wants to reform Islam and to make it look nice. I don't agree with him with that. We cannot make that, but this is his opinions, and he didn't say anything bad about Muhammad. Instead, he wants to show people that Muhammad was a good person, and he denied many hadiths that showing Muhammad bad person, and he denied like adab al-qabr. That's what they say. He denied adab al-qabr. This is another news. He denies the adab al-qabr, the punishment of the grave. Like when Muslims go to, when people go to the grave, not just all the people go to the grave, they will be tortured in the grave. He said that's not right, and he denies the conquest of Muslims when they go and attack Islam. To be honest, I don't know what he's thinking about that, but we know in the history that Muslims, they conquered, they attacked, and he said that what they said is this not opening, but it was that's what he said. Sorry, he said that the opening, it wasn't opening, but it was like taking woman, exiling woman. That was the reason, and it's not to spread the Islam. So this, his opinions, they took like he was attacking Islam, and he also criticized the imams and people that are doing dawah, that they are leading people to violence and to terrorism, and he said that the Quran doesn't say that, and Muhammad, that wasn't his purpose. So anyway, he's trying to make Islam looks good, the Quran especially, the Quran, and some hadith, he accepts some hadith that they are nice. They say nice things about Muhammad, but he denied the hadith that showing Muhammad is a bad person. Even that, he wants to show Muhammad. They won't put him in the jail. They are just waiting for the president of Egypt or someone can be in his place, like vice president or someone like that to confirm that court judgment. So if the president say he will go to jail, he will go for 5 years. For 5 years, but the court it say it's a final word that he need to be jailed for 5 years, and he's an old man. He's 77 years old, and he has health issue, and even that they wanna take him to the jail. And what he's doing, he was trying to show Islam uh, is a peaceful religion. Islam is a good religion, and Muhammad is the best of creations. That's what he's trying, and they put him in jail. And you find some guys in the West, they are doing the same like he is doing, and and they want to, to spread Islam like that. But these guys in the West, if they took their words and took them to Egypt, they will be jailed. You know what I mean? It's like in Arab Islamic country, the people that they have the books of the like ancient book and the history of Islam. They know that what Muhammad teach and what his companion teach and what the scholar teach is that what they should spread, not the other things. So my questions for the people in the West, how can you answer to that? This guy, and he was attacked by Al-Azhar, he was attacked by Al-Azhar, he was attacked by a lot of imams. They say that he's taking people astray, even he was to make Muhammad looks nice, and they still want to jail him. So there is the question for people in the West who try to show Muhammad he is the best creation, he is a peaceful man, and Islam is a religion of peace, and all the lies that you are spreading in the West. What can you say about this incident? What can you say about what the Muslims in Egypt are doing to these guys, taking him to jail for that? And it's also Shorok does. So it is known now in Egypt. It is known. And this is, and I want to quote from Kitab Majmu' al-Fatawa. It's like collecting Fatawa by Ibn Taymiyyah. Ibn Taymiyyah is the Sheikh of Al-Islam. That's how I call him. The Sheikh of Islam. I don't think anyone in the West can know Islam better than this guy, or can explain Islam better than this guy. What is this? He's saying is his book. This is a book, كتاب مجموع الفتاوى. What he's saying? أن ما أخبر به الرسول عن ربه فإنه يجب الإيمان به سواء عرفنا معناه أو لم نعرفه لأنه الصادق المصدوق فما جاء في الكتاب والسنة وجب على كل مؤمن الإيمان به وإن لم يفهم معناه. You say that's what Muhammad said about his Allah. You should believe in it, even if you know what it means or you don't know what it means. You need to trust Muhammad because he is trustworthy. So what is coming from Al-Kitab, which means the Quran, and the Sunnah, is what Muhammad taught and what Muhammad did. It's an obligation for all believers to have faith in it, even if they don't understand it. So you don't have to understand anything what Muhammad teaches about Allah. Just accept it. You don't have to understand it. But this guy, he refused that. He wants to question. He wants to go deep in what is happening. He's trying to reform the religion of Islam. He wants to enlighten people that Islam is a good religion, but you should stop believing in your sheikh and imams. And he loves Muhammad. He said many times that he loves Muhammad so much, and he believed that he is a prophet, and he believed that he is the best creation of the creation, and he believed the Quran is the word of Allah, and he denied the Hadith that are giving a good reputation to Muhammad and to Islam. And in the West, we find this. What this guy is doing is similar to some of, or the majority of people in the West. Just in the West, they do it in the way of taqiyya, like lying, like showing what they say what they don't believe. It's like saying that, Islam is peaceful religion, when they say, well, but in their heart they believe that Islam is not peace. But for the Western people to accept Islam, they show them, they lie to them and try to show them that Islam is a good religion, Islam is a peaceful religion, and Islam is the truth. So here in Islam, you cannot you cannot talk bad about Islam. You cannot criticize Islam. Even you have proof, you cannot criticize it. And if you criticize it, you will be jailed or killed. That's in Islamic law. That's what Islam teach. So there is no freedom of speech in Islam. People in the West, you need to know that there is no freedom of speech in Islam. Muslims now in the West, they try, oh, we don't have freedom, we don't have freedom, we are victims, people are persecuting us, people are hating us. Why? In Muslims in the West, in your religion, there is no freedom. When someone says Shahada, they lost all the freedom to question Allah, to question Muhammad, to question the Quran, to question the Sahaba, to question anything in Islam. They can ask question about wudu and salah, how many rakat, but they cannot ask about Muhammad, if he was a real prophet or not. And if Islam in the West has become a powerful religion, and Muslims they take over the Europe, no one in the West will have the freedom to speak. They cannot say anything. And this is what Islam is teaching. People, I advise you to go and study about Islam. Study the history of Islam. From Muslims, I'm telling you, from the books of Muslims, because there is, you cannot find much about Islam in non-Muslims documents. It's just a few things. Because Muslims, when they conquer the countries, they burn all the books. And they remove and erase all what others write about them. So they can hide the truth. That is why you just can find only the Muslim source. And even these Muslim sources, if you read them, you will find that Islam cannot be from God. Islam cannot be a religion for you or for anyone. People search and seek the truth, and you will find that truth. And God bless you.